Hello everyone, my name is John from Vulgar Kitten Studios, and today I'm going to be talking about content organization. And as you can see, the site here, I've actually got a white slider now, and that is because I've deleted all the posts. So right now we don't currently have any posts, and I've just deleted everything in there. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to make some new posts. But before I do that, I'm actually going to edit our categories. So I'm going to come into categories, and our default category is this uncategorized. I'm actually going to change this, and I want it to be news. So I'm going to change the name of this category to news, and slug, I just want it to be news. And it doesn't have to have a parent, it's just going to be a top level category. And I also want another one, and I'm going to call it WordPress tutorials, and we'll need to give it a slug, WordPress tutorials. And it doesn't have a parent either. We can give it a description if we want, but I'm just going to go ahead and add the category. So now we have this WordPress tutorials here, and our slug is there and everything. So let's go ahead and come into our posts, and let's make a couple of posts. So I'm going to add a new post, and I'm going to call this one, let's see, I'm going to call this one Education Channel Under Construction. And this is going to be a news type of article, and I want to go ahead and add some media in here. So I'm going to go ahead and upload a file, and construction, and I want to insert that into the page, and I'll edit it and make the alignment to the left, update, and I actually have some content, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that and I'll just paste that in here. There we go. And if I don't select a category by default, it's going to go to news, so I'll just go ahead and publish that now. So I've published it, and we can see that the category actually defaulted to news. Okay, so we expect to see this one on our news page. So we'll go to our news page, and we actually see that one. We didn't give it a featured image, so I want to do that. So I'm going to give it a featured image, and do it like that. Now the problem with this is that even if we don't have a news category, that's still going to happen. So we'll go ahead and create another post, and this time we'll make sure that we just go ahead and put that under WordPress tutorials. And I'm going to create another post, which, like I said, I already have the content for this, but I want to add media, and I'll upload a file, and I'll put that right there, insert that into the post, and edit, make sure it's aligned left, update, and make sure I'm in there. Oops. Sorry about this. A long post here. So I'll go ahead and paste that in, and looks like it overwrote my media, so I want to go ahead and add that back in there, and edit, align that to the left, and come down, and that's categorized as that. I'll set the featured image now to the image I just uploaded, and go ahead and click publish. So that's in there, and now let's go ahead and refresh our news page, and that's no good. That's not what we want. What we actually want to do is only have news type of articles be displayed on the news page and nothing else. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to use a plugin for that, and I'll go into plugins and add a new plugin, and we're going to search for Advanced Category Excluder. So I'll go ahead and install this. And it'll take its sweet time. And I'll go ahead and activate it. And now we get this ACE menu here. I'm just going to go ahead and come over to, let's see what pages. Nope. We want to go to categories, and under home, I suppose, we would just want to check the WordPress tutorials so that we can exclude that from our posts. So first of all, we can see that we have 2 posts here. Let's just go ahead and do it, and let's refresh. Now we can see that the WordPress tutorial is actually gone. And so what we can do now with that is we can actually start creating other types of content. So I'm going to come into pages here, and I'm going to add a new page, and I'm going to call this education channel. And the only kind of content that I'm going to give it for right now is actually just a button. So I'm going to create a button, not a button group, just a button, and I'm going to give it a primary, or maybe just a link, and I do want it to be large, and we'll just give it an arrow, and I want the icon to be aligned to the right. The title I want to be WordPress tutorials, and I want to link that to category / and then WordPress tutorials, what our slug was. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the button, and we'll go ahead and publish this. And now I'll go into appearance and menus, and I want to grab our education channel, add that to the menu, and that's perfect where I want it, so I'll save that, and we'll go ahead and refresh. Come over to education channel and go to WordPress tutorials. Nothing is found, and that's because it's going to education channel in here. So probably what we can do, let me go over to pages and go to all pages, come to education channel. Since that's being directed like that, this isn't necessarily a directory, but we'll use .. / to go up a directory, as in relative links. So we'll go ahead and update that and see if this works. So let me go home, education channel, WordPress tutorials. Okay, so that worked, and now we can just link directly to the categories and output those statically like that. And that's pretty much how I'm going to do content arrangement or content separation. And thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful. I'll see you in the next one.